Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news, this time for the week ending the 29th of November 2020. The 2950 Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is coming to a close with its last full day on the 2nd of December. This is still a free fly event, so if you haven't got Star Citizen, you haven't tried it yet, you can try it for free now until the 3rd of December, I suppose. From today, the 29th onwards, we move into the Best in Show, where we will have the ship showdown winning ships there. So that's the Valkyrie, the Carrack, the Eclipse, and the Cutlass Black. Anyone that already owns or buys one of those ships during the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo will get a gold and white skin, it looks like, and then you can apply that skin or remove it freely. You don't permanently apply them, don't worry about that. Also, all ships that were previously rentable will be available to rent from the rental kiosks for the rest of the IAE. So test ships, play with them, see what you like, mess around with Star Citizen. It's also Weapon and Armor Day, and we'll be at the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo later today with a video, so check that out. We had a Star Citizen jump point, and I want to talk about the Mercury Star Runner, some of the bits that they talked about in there. So basically, they refer to the Mercury Star Runner as a blockade runner, and that's a high sort of like focus at the sort of gameplay that they want it to do. As they don't have sort of faster than light data travel in the game universe, they have to have ships that are couriers with sensitive information, and one of the only ships that can do that is the Herald and now the Mercury Star Runner. So they always want to have a sort of choice of types of gameplay you can do even within those roles. So although the Mercury Star Runner is very multi-role, the Herald is able to take a smaller amount of data quicker to one place, bam, whereas the Mercury Star Runner is able to take more data, take more hits, potentially because of that, take more secure data, or the data that may get you in more trouble because, you know, it's got more guns on it, it's got more options open to it, but it's going to depend on whether you need to get that data there super quick. That's the Herald, small amounts of super quick data, bam. If you are doing more data or something that's potentially more dangerous, then you've got other options open to you. So data as cargo is very much going to be a thing, and data might be very time specific, so it might only have value for a certain period of time. You're going to be able to source your own data with the scanning station in the Mercury Star Runner and then sell or deliver it as well. The secondary secure cargo hold in the Mercury Star Runner that has the 6 SCU, that's going to be partially shielded from scans in the future as well, and it can take anywhere from 3 to 12 months to bring a ship from concept to completion, although the more refined they get their pipelines, the better, and then they can do this quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker, and obviously the scale largeness of the ship, the size of the ship, and its gameplay will obviously also sort of affect that time scale. December's RSI subscriber flare appears to be the other 3 variants of the Overlord armor sets. So this is Blue Crimson, Yellow Black, and Green Black if you want to look like a heavily armored outlaw, is the idea from the Pyro system. From Inside Star Citizen last week, we did also find out that the Nova tank is in white box and being actively developed. There's work going on to refinery decks and gameplay for them. They're going to be ready for 3.12, as are updates to the points of interest, space stations and gas clouds. And this week's sneak peek was at a station in a gas cloud with a load of lighting and stuff around it so that people can see where it is. It looks like it's lit up like a Christmas tree, although that Christmas tree is quite far away in the picture. Docking collars for stations are getting more fleshed out, with their interior nearby areas also getting work, so they can be modularly attached to stations. Fire got more work, it's going to be spreading in a believable manner. We saw some more of the interior of the C2 Hercules, both in Inside Star Citizen and in a Crusader Day video that Cloud Imperium released. So there is no confirmation when it's going to be completed yet. It's looking more like, to me, Q1 2021 at the moment, but I'm still hoping that it could be an end-of-year release. Star Citizen's funding. So Star Citizen looks like it's going to be earning more in November than it did in May. So why is that relevant or important? Well, the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo looks to have beaten the Fleet Week event in May in the amount of crowdfunding raised. Now, this is largely due to almost all the ships being on sale this time, rather than just some military ones during Fleet Week. The new Nomad obviously went on sale, as did the Mighty Perseus on concept. We have already pushed past the $15 million mark for November and the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, and there's still a couple of days left in November. So I would say it's safe to say that it's beaten both May's earnings and Fleet Week's earnings. The sale itself doesn't end until the 3rd of December, and even then the Nomad, I think, will be permanently available to purchase as a new starter ship, and the Perseus will be on concept sale for at least a few weeks more. This does mean that Star Citizen has earned over 70 million in 2020 so far, and looks to break the 80 million mark by the end of December in the amount earned in 1 year. I'll do a bit of a financial breakdown of everything once the sale is over. The RSI Perseus also went on concept sale. This mighty big ship crawling gunboat is 100 meters long and 50 meters wide and split across 3 decks. It punches above its weight class. No, it really does. It focuses on having 2 massive gun turrets, each with 2 size 7 weapons. That's 4 size 7 weapons. Pew pew pew! But the ship is surprisingly multi-role as well, with room for cargo and a ground vehicle up to the size of an Ursa rover, a large range of facilities on board, 20 size 5 torpedoes, 2 automated turrets for point defense so they can be remotely controlled. It's available from $600 during its concept sale, and we'll get a bit of a Q&A on it soon as well. Check out my full Perseus What You Need to Know video for more information. Cloud Imperium have also confirmed that their new roadmaps that we've been keenly awaiting will be in our hands by the end of the year, and they've even given us a little more of a teaser of them. They just convey more information and should be more easy to understand and hopefully more accurate too, but they're still not going to be perfectly accurate. Stuff's still going to slip, items are still going to move around, and that's because the nature of development means that they are changing priorities, but it does give us an indication of what Cloud Imperium are working on at any given time, what their plans are for the next few quarters, and when something does change, we should have a bit more information of why, or at least an indicator beforehand, because we'll see what teams are working on it, we'll see how long they've been on that sprints, and that sort of stuff as well. So it's more accurate information, and I'm looking forward to it. And that's it for this week's news. I'm interested to know, have you been attending and enjoying the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo? Are you a new player messing around with the free fly, which is obviously still on until the 3rd of December? Have you bought anything in the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo? Did you pick up a Perseus? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Each month we have a ship giveaway. For November, we are giving away a Mercury Star Runner again. This highly anticipated multi-role ship is great for small to medium-sized crews that want to do a bit of everything, whether that be cargo running, data running, missions, combat, smuggling, all that sort of jazz. All you've got to do to be in for a chance of winning one is comment on any of my videos made for November, including this one. More details down below. What am I shilling for today, I hear you ask? Do you hate it when people steal all of your money and your house over the internet? I know I do. NordVPN may have been invented by wizards to help protect your personal data from the prying eyes of the dark web, a sinister cabal of technomancers that grow in power the more they know about your browsing habits. The true story of NordVPN's origins are unknown and lost to the ages, and without using facts, no one really knows how it provides more accessibility to otherwise censored websites or a safer security experience for all that use it. All I know is that it does, and that when you sign up to it, the power level of my bank account grows, and I use it, and maybe you should too.